In this video we shall discuss physical database modeling techniques and tools. We've already mentioned that there are no traditional rules for presentation types on physical level. We may use UML or some other notation or any other approach. We'll see a lot of examples in the next video. Here we only have to emphasize that this level representation highly depends on DBMS type, DBMS itself, goal to achieve, and so on and so on and so on. Speaking about necessary knowledge, we have to say that minimal knowledge is not acceptable here. You really need to deeply understand all those things and ideas. Because here you will deal with a lot of technical specifications, details, and so on. And speaking about techniques, those are really similar to data logical modeling, only tools differ. These specific tools were not good for data logical modeling, but they are extremely good for physical modeling, because these tools are from the developers of proper DBMS, and these tools work with the DBMS in the best way possible. These tools allow us to work with a lot of details, settings, and so on and so on and so on. Still, you may use universal tools like these that were already mentioned a lot in our course, but remember that these tools are good for most common settings, but for specific settings you'll have to use some workarounds. That's possible, but that's harder in comparison to using those specific tools mentioned a couple of seconds ago. And we'll finish with a quick cheat sheet. You may pause the video and read through this text. This text contains information about basic areas of interest in physical modeling and when to start, when to finish, what tools to use, and some advices on how to do it the best way possible. And in the next video we'll see a lot of examples of physical modeling.